Hey Bison fans, we are back and getting ready to meet our next men's basketball player, Greg Jones. Greg, you're all the way from Dallas, Texas. What made you want to come to Nashville and go to Lipscomb?
Just like the community. I really like just the people here, all the guys. Coach is really nice to me, and so I just felt like it was a great place to make my new home.
And you're a man of many talents. One of those a lot of people may not know is that you ran track in your younger days and actually competed in the Junior Olympics.
Yep.
Did you ever think about doing track long term or making that a career instead of basketball?
I mean, I definitely thought about it. Like, it was tough to just completely drop track because I was pretty good at it. But me and my dad just talked about it and decided it was the best for me to follow the sport that I love, which is basketball. So I just did that.
Which your dad also played college basketball too. Does he give you some coaching and some pointers?
Oh my gosh, wait, a little bit too much sometimes, but yeah, he's always there for me, giving me advice and stuff. So that's good.
Now on to the more important things. Word on the street is that you are an amazing ping pong player.
I don't want to brag, but yeah, just a little bit. Yeah. Just a little bit.
When did this come about? When did you discover your hidden talent of ping pong?
Well, it started in my basement whenever I lived in Pittsburgh with my dad absolutely destroying me because he's the most competitive guy I've ever met in my life. But yeah, he taught me how to play, and then my neighbor showed me this like Chinese grip, and I've been using that ever since. And so, yeah, I guess I'm a Chinese black ping pong player.
Are there any other weird tips or tricks, like weird spins you put on the ball, or?
You got to make a good grunt. That's the key to it. You just got to put power into it, so that's all it is.
Like a little Venus and Serena action going on here. How competitive did these ping pong games get between you and the guys? Because I've heard about these games in high rise.
Yeah, I've had Mike Smith come up and yell at me multiple times for me being too loud. He caught me on camera getting pretty upset. And people on the floor, like, we have this group me, and they've commented on it, like people take ping pong way too seriously. Completely at me, but it's all right. It's all right.
Have there been any broken paddles? Do you get pretty mad?
Yeah, there's been about 8 of them.
Oh, no.
8 broken ones. Andrew had to bring some from his house, but.
Okay, real question right here. If Lipscomb had a ping pong team and recruited you, and you had to choose to play for the Lipscomb ping pong team or the men's basketball team, which would you choose?
Ping pong all the way. Ping pong. Ping pong. I'm the goat at ping pong, so I just have to.
Okay. Now, I would like to hear your worst date story. Now, just lay it all out here for me.
I have to say my worst date story was with my first girlfriend, and we were going to the movies, and I was super nervous, so I didn't eat before. And we get to the movies, and my stomach is growling like crazy. Like, I'm trying to put my arm around this girl, and my stomach is just growling like crazy. And everybody in the movie theater is like turning around, like telling me to shut up. Like I just can't. Like, it was the worst thing ever. Like, I was so embarrassed for like an hour and a half.
So you couldn't hide it. You just had to own it.
Yeah, I just owned it. It was bad though.
Did y'all ever talk about it, or is it just the unspoken growl?
We had a good laugh about it after, but I was pretty upset about it at first.
I'm so sorry. Okay, now I want to hear about the favorite pet you've ever had or currently own.
It's got to be my dog Cookie. She's a little Havanese, and she's the best. I miss her.
Now, I've also heard that you have been blessed with the insane ability to catch grapes in your mouth.
I am pretty good at that.
When did you discover this skill, and how much do you practice?
I don't know if it's really like a practice thing. It's just like random moments. Like, if I ever see grapes, I'm like throwing up to me. It's just kind of my thing. But it happened like whenever I would be at home with my sister and we just have grapes in the house. We just throw grapes like from the ceiling and stuff just at each other, and we catch them in our mouths. It's kind of weird, but that's just us.
Do you have a record for how many you've caught in your mouth in a row?
I don't know about a record, but I barely miss. So, I mean, it's kind of, the record's still going.
Thank you so much, Greg. That's all I've got for you today, and I'm so pumped for season. November 10th, guys. Mark it on your calendar and be there. Thank you.